goal was simple: take Dad across I-70 from Utah to Denver to visit my brothers and attend a Kingston Trio concert. We'd made the trip across the mountains many times, but this trip was one I'll never forget. We got a late start and knew we'd be driving in the dark, but shortly after starting up the mountain pass, we were caught in a blinding snowstorm. The road was completely covered, and we crept forward, peering through fogged windows, just searching for a glimpse of the mountain on one side and post markers along the outer edge of the road on the other. Now, I'm not one for extreme adventures, and this was one of the most intense white-knuckle experiences in my life. Our limited visibility and speed forced a line of trucks and cars to begin to form behind us. I admit we were glad to finally let two very impatient semi-trucks pass us to lead the way. However, soon as they no longer had our tracks to follow in the snow, their confidence diminished and their speed dramatically slowed. Though our speed didn't increase, it was much easier to just follow the red taillights through the deep rutted snow path. As we followed close behind, we noticed that the mountain seemed to start to move away from the left side of our truck. Suddenly, the brake lights to the trailer ahead of us lit up the snow, and we came to a complete stop. We sat there for a while and wondered what had happened. Slowly, we began to inch forward. We soon realized that with their impatience and their limited vision, the truck drivers had accidentally taken an exit off the freeway. Because of the complications with the snow and our trust in the path provided for us, we too had strayed from the right course. In fact, the entire convoy that had formed trying to get across the mountain pass that night had all erroneously followed the wrong path off the freeway. This experience is similar to challenges in our personal lives, in our relationships, and in our businesses. There are forces, distractors, that can challenge our vision, lull us into false comfort, and take us off our true course to success. In the past, compasses were valuable tools used to provide direction to a desired destination. A compass works off the magnetic pull of the earth and points to true north. However, place a small magnet in proximity of the compass and the needle is pulled off course, giving us a false reading. With close proximity or a stronger magnet, the force can actually make the director point in any position, even make it spin around in circles. Just like the compass, our personal lives, or our businesses, can be pulled off course by outlying detractors. We are inundated by persuasive and divisive voices. Some are sophisticated, often confusing. Some are loud, demanding we pay immediate attention. Some waste our time, like the endless scrolling or binge watching. All have their own agenda and strain our resources, diverting us from achieving true success. Now, my purpose in these anecdotes is to provide a guide or a warning of the need to pay attention to true foundational principles as a valid compass to guide us through challenging situations. But I'm going to leave the application and the understanding up to you. In my previous video, I addressed how many voices and different perceptions can be formed around the same subject, as I spoke about the 6 blind men and the elephant. Each of these voices tried to explain the situation based on a narrow, biased perception. In the same manner, if we try to adjust our course or fix a perceived problem while our perception is based on the reading of a compass that is being pulled off true north, our solutions will never yield the desired results. It's not even necessary to make a major diversion. There's a hinge effect. In a flight around the equator, if you veer off course by only 1 degree, you'll land almost 500 miles off target. The late Stephen Covey stated, "The key to success is to align ourselves to unchangeable principles and stop taking detours away from them." End quote. You cannot legislate what is felt in a human heart, but we can teach and lead by example the solid moral foundational principles required and provide true vision and clarity in business and in personal lives. Now, I could talk for hours and address specific events, but hopefully I provided sufficient food for thought. If you enjoyed the message, please share it. But for now, until next time.